So one of the biggest things I did actually want to do here, guys, now as y'all know, I have been playing Forza Horizon 4 a lot recently. I'm also planning on playing 3, 2, and 1, so definitely stay tuned for a lot of videos on pretty much all the Forzas, and I'm planning on doing different topics on like every single game as well. But one thing I gotta admit though, jumping on Forza Horizon 4 now, I did end up playing Forza Horizon 5 a bit, maybe like an hour or two, and then from there, I decided to immediately jump on to Forza Horizon 4 and then play that for an hour or two and kind of compare different things I really noticed being a brand new player in Forza Horizon 4. And also, I did end up starting Forza Horizon 5 when it did end up releasing on PlayStation. So I was like, okay, well, let's see what the differences are, like things I noticed right off the bat from playing one game to another. And honestly, man, I was not expecting things I really did notice here. For one, this is probably going to be hilarious and most likely something everybody expected, dude. But honestly, I love Forza Horizon 4's map, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm probably going to get attacked here in the comments. I don't hate Forza Horizon 5's map. In fact, I do actually enjoy it. Again, attack me if you want. I also really enjoy off-roading, so I feel like Forza Horizon 5's map is absolutely amazing for off-roading, which is probably a reason why I like it. But I was like, okay, let me jump on Forza Horizon 4, dude, and like, this map is absolutely amazing, guys. Now, I haven't really played 3, 2, or 1 yet. I'm looking forward to messing around on those maps, but I do admit, though, playing Forza Horizon 5, then jumping on the 4th game, guys, like, I really do think the map in this game is just absolutely amazing. I can see why so many people really love it and talk so highly of these maps and stuff. And after playing Forza Horizon 4, man, I'm like, yeah, no, I can see it, dude. I love the overall design of this, guys. I have a whole video planned out on it. Like, I am literally enjoying the map that much. Like, it just looks so dang great in autumn and different seasons and stuff, which is another thing I love about it, how that actually changes. Gives you, like, a different setting, a different feeling and stuff, dude. And honestly, I wasn't expecting that. When I was first watching, like, the initial beginning part of the game when I logged on to it, I was like, oh, that's cool. So the seasons change. I pretty much thought that it might just change, just once or something, or like just like give you a little glimpse of what seasons would look like and then stay in one. No, dude, it actually changes, the whole map does, and honestly, like, it really does change the entire gameplay dynamics. With that stuff being said, though, on the map, guys, which honestly I feel like a lot of players, if they were new like me, would most likely notice the same thing, and I can see it after playing Forza Horizon 4. But one thing I also liked about this game, which to be real, I have played a little bit of every single Forza just slightly at the moment, just to turn them on and test them, download them, jump on the games initially and stuff like that, guys. And I could say right off the bat after playing the intros, I really think the handling on every Force is amazing. I will probably talk about this in a separate video. I still need to progress through 1 through 3. I have not played those games basically at all. But for Forza Horizon 4, man, for like a new player perspective, with this game coming out in 2018, my first ever Xbox experience, which probably sounds kind of dumb, but I gotta admit it though, the handling in this game, dude, it's really solid. Like, I actually love the way the handling is in Forza. And in fact, I'm gonna say, I have said this in I think it was in a Forza Horizon 5 video, bro. I'm glad there's no nitrous, alright? I said it again, attack me if you want. I'm glad we do not have nitrous. I do not like having nitrous. In Need for Speed, I liked it. In Motorfest, I feel like it's like a crutch type of thing, and I feel like if a racing game does it wrong, the cars have to rely on it. But I really do like how in this game, though, it's kind of like okay, well, you got to drive the car for the speed. You don't have nitrous to help it. I gotta admit, I do like that aspect. But the handling of the cars in this game, dude, really, really good. I also liked how you can build the cars into certain things, just like Forza Horizon 5. Obviously, I didn't know that because I've never played the game before. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually doing a race in the Dodge Viper, dude, and I was struggling because the race was basically in the mud. So I ended up lifting up the car, putting rally tires on it. To be honest, I probably should have made the car all-wheel drive. Most likely would have been probably a way better choice there because I was rear, I was sliding everywhere. But when I am playing Forza Horizon 4, like, it still makes me think about how I played this game later, like, never played it back in the day. And honestly, I'm just really happy I can play the game now because it still feels absolutely amazing. Like, yes, okay, the game is older, but it still feels so dang great. The game's still lively. There's still plenty of people playing it and stuff like that. And honestly, I feel like these games will most likely never die. And the best part is they all have offline mode anyway, so that's always a huge plus there, which I feel like everybody would most likely agree with. And the last thing I also did want to mention here, being a first-time Forza Horizon 4 player, this kind of ties in with like the overall, like, I guess you could say map design and stuff, but honestly not really. But I love the visual style of Forza Horizon 4. And one thing that really impressed me with this game, man, is I'm playing it and I'm like, wait, this came out like 7 years ago. Like the game looks so dang great, even on Xbox One, bro. Like I'm not even on a Series X, which it might actually look a bit better on there. Let me know in the comments. But on Xbox One, man, the game is running very, very smoothly. It's not lagging or having issues, or it's not poorly optimized or something like that, or it could be running better and it isn't. It is honestly running a lot better than I thought, and I love the visual style that they took with this game, dude. All the cars look very good. I do like the sound design. I love the way the cars are flowing on the map and stuff like that, which we all do know, off-roading is what I mean by that, or like street racing and different styles of vehicles. It is kind of funny. One thing I laughed at how this game has cars that Forza Horizon 5 doesn't. One of which is the Kia Stinger. I think there's also like a Mercedes-Benz wagon or something like that as well that I saw, that I honestly need to get my hands on some of these vehicles. But the only issue with that is some of the rare vehicles in the auction house might be hard to find. Maybe I could find some dope people in the community I could buy some of these cars from eventually. I'm sure people will be like, yo, dude, I got you, but we'll see, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have some rare vehicles, maybe extra ones that you'd be willing to sell me and stuff like that. Of course, once I have money in the game and all that. But with all that being said, one of the other things that ties into the visual style, man, which also Forza Horizon 5 did this a bit, but honestly, I wasn't expecting 4 to do it this well. Like, there's also animals and different things around the map that makes it feel alive. I saw sheep, deer. I also think I saw chickens one time, unless I was losing my mind. There's just animals around the map that does help it, making it feel more lively. There's people in, like, the towns and stuff like that, which is something I really like. And some people might be like, bro, that's not that cool. But you know what, though? Having nothing in the map, dude, it honestly does kind of make it feel empty or like almost lifeless, you know what I mean? So seeing animals and then people and stuff, I'm like, this is dope. I really like these small features. Adding that into the overall map design with the coloring cues and the way the game looks, dude, honestly, it just, Forza Horizon 5 really threw me off guard when I first played it. But Forza Horizon 4 really is making me kind of question like why I never played Forza before, or honestly like how many people are like, dude, you gotta try the old Forzas. And you know what, man? 100%, I'm so glad I'm playing Forza Horizon 4, guys, and honestly, this game is incredible. Do stay tuned for more videos, and also stay tuned for 3, 2, and 1. And so far, though, playing through Forza Horizon 4, dude, I feel like I will be in for a treat on 3, 2, and 1. And honestly, I'm kind of going through every single game anyway, getting myself ready for Forza Horizon 6, which I am insanely hyped for, guys. But again, stay tuned for more Forza Horizon 4 videos. I do have more topics and different things I'd like to talk about with this game, and I'm also not too insanely far into it, so I might end up discovering other things that I will probably have to make some videos on. But with that, also stay tuned for Forza Horizon 1 through 3 and also 6 when it does end up coming out.